All right, Jason at Edmentum, last video in the series of 3. This is actually the last video taking a look at the fall 2021 release in ExactPath. In the first 3 video series, we looked at some new math content. And in this one, we looked at new reading content, first in kindergarten, then at first grade, and now here at second grade. Common themes you'll see here. We're using different strategies to read and understand informational text. Really lends itself to that objective, that I can statement for the kids. So we're understanding text. We see some familiar faces as well up here on the screen.
I love all the books you have here at your house, Han.
Thanks. I just love books.
Han has popped up in some math.
I was just reading this one about deserts.
Look at in the first
I think deserts sound so cool.
I'd love to read it. You know, I was learning in school about ways I can better understand what I read.
Really?
Up here in the upper right-hand corner,
that sounds like a good thing to learn about.
13. You can also
I'd like to learn about how to better understand what I read,
too. This is a second grade lesson.
Comprehension strategies help you comprehend or understand what you read.
Now we have
one comprehension strategy is to set a purpose for reading.
More detail about
Before reading, think about why you are reading. When you figure out why you are reading, you set a purpose for reading. Having a purpose helps you stay focused as you read. To set a purpose for reading, read the book's title. The title is a clue about the book's topic. Your purpose might be to answer a question you have about that topic. You can also look at the images on the cover and inside the book to set a purpose. Maybe your purpose is to know more about the topic of the book. Another comprehension strategy is to visualize, or to make a picture in your mind about what you read. To visualize, look for details in the text that help you picture what something smells, tastes, feels, sounds, or looks like. Then use those details to help picture the scene in your mind. You can add details that you know about the topic as you visualize to make a more complete picture.
As the narrator goes in and
Let's use these
everything.
strategies to read that text about deserts, Han.
Okay, we can start by thinking about why we will read it. Let's look at the cover. The title of the book is Life in the Desert, and there is a photo of a desert. Now, let's look through the book and think about it together.
Read the title, setting that purpose for reading. We're looking at the images.
Inside, I see more photos of deserts.
Now we're doing a little bit of a picture walk.
I also see a diagram and a chart. I think this book will give us facts about deserts.
So, our purpose for reading can be to learn about deserts.
Good idea.
This is a lesson that is in
now
the
that we know why we are
text
reading, let's get started.
Domain.
Deserts are found all over the world.
On the reading side
Some have hills of sand that shift when the wind blows. Some have mountains of rock. Others are flat, with soil that has been baked hard by the sun's heat. But all deserts have one thing in common. They are all areas of arid or dry land. If you don't understand something the first time you read it, you can try rereading it. Rereading is another comprehension strategy. When you reread something, you read it again. You only need to reread the part of the text you didn't. Using image details is another comprehension strategy. You can use details in the images to help you understand what you read. Images often have information about the topic that is not in the text. Images include photographs, also called photos and pictures. Photographs and pictures often have captions that explain what different kinds of animals eat different kinds of foods. Animals that eat only plants are herbivores. Animals that eat only animals are carnivores. Animals that eat both plants and animals are omnivores. All types of animals live in deserts. They get the food they need from the plants and animals that live there.
Here we have a table.
The text tells me what an herbivore, carnivore, and omnivore are.
Now it's highlighting
but it
those
doesn't give me
keywords.
examples of
We're
animals
seeing
in
that
each
over
group.
here on the right-hand side of the screen.
The chart helps me understand which desert animals are herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores.
Did you notice? The animals in the food chain are in this chart. The desert cottontail is an herbivore. The desert kit fox and the coyote are both omnivores.
I think we know enough about comprehension strategies to answer a question together. Let's give it a try.
Putting it back on the viewer, and then again getting the
what
student who's taking a look
life
at,
in the
or the
desert
students. Remember,
mostly
these
about?
Can always be searched by the teacher. They can be presented to a small group of students. Any of these tutorials, any of these lessons, they can also be pushed out and assigned to the kids. They can also be consumed by a large group as well. This was part 3 of 3 as we take a look at the fall 2021 release in ExactPath on the reading side of things. Hope that you enjoyed this particular series. Make sure that you check out videos 1 and 2 if you have not done so already. And also, if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you take a look at the new content that's been released on the math side in ExactPath as well. Jason signing off. Thanks again for taking a look. Hope you have a great day.